Wallaza not quite as good as he was in that recall, but here goes Lachlan Kennedy. Could Lachlan Kennedy go under 10 seconds for the first time and take a big win?
On Saturday, May 31st, 2025, the athletics world turned its gaze toward Nairobi, Kenya. The Keino Classic, a prestigious World Athletics Continental Tour gold meeting, buzzed with an electric atmosphere. In the highly anticipated men's 100-meter final, Australian sprinter Lachlan Kennedy, 21, stormed across the finish line, clocking an astonishing 9.98 seconds. This was not just a new personal best. It was, crucially, his first time ever dipping below the mythical 10-second barrier in the 100-meter sprint. Kennedy became only the second Australian man in history to break the 10-second mark for the 100 meters, joining the esteemed ranks of Patrick Johnson. In 2022, Kennedy was a key member of the Australian U24 by 100-meter relay team that shattered a 12-year-old national record, clocking 39.30 seconds. By November 2023, he was already making a name for himself individually, securing a silver medal in the 100 meters at the Pacific Games in Honiara. Competing at events like the World Athletics U20 Championships and the Pacific Games at a young age provided Kennedy with invaluable early exposure to international competition and high-stakes environments. The experience continued to build in 2024 as Kennedy gained invaluable exposure on the world's biggest sporting stage. He was part of Australia's 4x100 meters men's relay team at the 2024 Summer Olympic Games, where they set a new Oceania record of 38.12 seconds. 2025 began with an undeniable statement of intent from Lachlan Kennedy, showcasing a remarkable acceleration in his performance trajectory. On January 25th in Canberra, he demonstrated his explosive power in the 60-meter sprint. He first equaled the Australian record with a time of 6.52 seconds. Then, incredibly, later that very same day, he shattered it, running an astounding 6.43 seconds. This was not just a new Australian and Oceania record. It also equaled the 10th fastest recorded time ever for the 60 meters, a clear indicator of his world-class acceleration. His indoor success culminated in a major international medal. In March 2025, Kennedy represented Australia at the World Athletics Indoor Championships in Nanjing, China. After qualifying comfortably for the final with a 6.52 seconds run in the semi-finals, he clinched a prestigious silver medal in the 60-meter final, clocking 6.50 seconds, just 1/100th of a second behind the winner, Jeremiah Azu of Great Britain. This was his first senior international medal, affirming his status as a world-class sprinter. On March 1st, he won the Perth Classic 100 meters in 10.03 seconds, moving to equal third on the Australian all-time list. A few weeks later, on March 29th, he demonstrated his developing speed endurance by winning the 200-meter race at the Maury Plant Meet in Melbourne with a personal best of 20.26 seconds. This consistent pattern of improvement across different sprint distances indicates a well-rounded and effective training approach. On April 11, 2025, during the heats of the Australian Athletics Championships in Perth, he ran a blistering 10.00 seconds. It was a new personal best, but the sheer agony of being just 1/100th of a second away from the magic mark must have been immense. In the final, he finished runner-up with 10.01 seconds, losing by mere thousandths of a second to Rohan Browning, who was also credited with 10.01 seconds. In Nairobi, despite the focus on his rivals, Lachlan Kennedy delivered a masterclass in sprint execution. He crossed the line in 9.98 seconds, with a slight headwind of negative 0.7 meters per second. Bayanda Wallaza from South Africa finished second in 10.03 seconds, and Omanyala third in 10.07 seconds, solidifying Kennedy's decisive victory against top-tier competition. The moment the time flashed on the scoreboard, confirming his 9.98-second run, Kennedy's reaction was pure, unadulterated joy and disbelief. It was the culmination of years of relentless dedication, a personal breakthrough that had been agonizingly close so many times, and a historic moment that etched his name into the very fabric of Australian sprinting history. What's your take on Lachlan Kennedy's journey? Share your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep chasing greatness.